Alright, YouTube, we are live. Going to be sending out the notification to the Telegram. If you guys aren't in the Telegram, join the Telegram. That way you guys can stay up to date with our transparency reports. You guys can see where the account's at, and you can also see when I go live. I post it in there every day. You can take a look right here. Just posted it. That way we can get everyone in the stream. But the count is at $9,923 today for us to start. Rustam, good morning. It's good to see you, my brother. And we're going to declare just two scriptures really quick this morning and jump into the technical analysis, speaking the word of God over our lives. It's based on Deuteronomy 8:18 and Deuteronomy 28:8. It says, I remember the Lord my God, for it is he who gives me the ability to produce wealth, and so confirms his covenant, which he swore to my forefathers. And then the next verse says, the Lord shall command the blessing upon me in my storehouse and in all that I undertake. The Lord makes me to have a surplus of prosperity through the fruit of my body. He blesses me in the land which he gives me. Completely reliant on God for the ability to move forward and for the results that are to come. Guys, in 20 seconds here, we've got 9:55 candle close, meaning we can start our technical analysis on our currency pairs. Nice, guys. Let's take a look here in a minute, and now we're going to jump into our technical analysis. We've got price holding some demand already on the Euro US dollar, but it is not our trading hours, so we are going to patiently wait. Actually, guys, let's get in a buy right here. Let's get in a buy right here. This is going to be our trade for the day. We jumped in 5 minutes early, but you guys hopefully will see why here in a second. We're getting in on that candle close. 5.2 pip stop loss. I'm going to be honest, guys, that's a beautiful trade right there. Mainly because it just took liquidity and it just tapped into demand and reacted strongly. Yeah, right. Rustam, I can't tell you how many times though I've done this and the chart is just presented the trade right then and there. If we lose today, we lose, but this is a clean setup, I'm telling you that, and I'll tell you why right now. This trade makes money overall just because of breaking liquidity, and then ultimately tapping into some demand and reacting like this. This is a textbook trade, if I've ever seen it. So I know it's we definitely jumped the gun a little bit, guys, but we don't want to be like we're not going to take this setup because we're only going to trade in 5 minutes from now. So yeah, this is ultimately something I'm comfortable with doing. I'll put my risk on this trade, especially with it consolidating like this and not having any news coming out today. There's no reason to not get in this position. If the market takes liquidity and taps into a demand or a supply, it's usually a phenomenal trade. We'll see if that holds true, but get out on the fair value gap. Yeah, the fair value gap's here, but I don't know. It did take. Let's see if it holds it. Let's see if it holds it, Rustam. Let's see if it holds it. Like this liquidity that it took down here and then tapped into that demand is just such a beautiful setup. Let me go to my Telegram really quick and see if I can't find like some examples of when we got in trades like that and they worked out. I know I took one not too long ago. Where is it? Oh yeah, like look at this example. If I can move the screen. Dang, okay. We got 2 minutes before we gotta move a candle. This example right here, guys, cleared a low, tapped into demand, went higher. Right here, cleared this small high right here, tapped into supply, went lower. Right here, cleared a low, tapped into demand, went higher. It's a textbook setup. We'll see. We'll see if we can't get the good push off it though. Um, ultimately targeting the supply up here. We're gonna lock in some after this candle closes. We'll move our stop loss below this candle, guys, like you guys have seen us doing lately. We'll make this red, that way you guys can know what candle we're gonna move off of. There is this fair value gap. We'd be taking another. Luca, I might. I haven't thought about it yet. My immediate goal right now is to get, just so you guys know, I haven't actually said this on stream or in a video. My immediate goal right now is to get this account to 15K. 15K is like my next psychological barrier, and then ultimately 20K. It's always been 20K is the goal right now, but I was like, I need to make a more immediate goal of 15K, and then we can, of course, get to 20K probably rather quickly. But we're going to put our stops below this, 1 pip below this candle once it closes here in 30 seconds. If price does indeed hold up here, probably be taking profits, but we could be looking to just take price higher and higher, depending on how price is going for us. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, it was an early trade today. If it didn't fall into all of the parameters for our execution, we absolutely wouldn't be taking it. Guys, yeah, we're locked in. We're locked in with this trade right here. 2.5 pip risk. Took off a lot of our risk. I'll take that off. There's no point. And then as price pushes for us today, guys, let's take a look at where price could potentially maybe pivot from. So we've got this supply right here that's been held a few times, right? So like it's weakened at this point. This is the first time this demand's held. Where did price go last time? Price pushed from this demand, right? Price pushed and it came all the way up to here. So we could see price break that supply up top, and let's just do this. We could see price break that supply at top and even go higher. If it goes higher, where could price go? Well, we've got some potential supply over here at the top of here, or even let's do this, because it could be even, yeah, that's a good area to target. I think that's a good area to target. Let's see how price reacts though off of this zone here, guys. Let's make sure this is drawn on the right way. Turn it back to black. Take these off to get rid of some of the noise right now, and we'll make this black as well. This is my ideal target though today, guys. 1.09297. If this candle closes for us bullish, we're going to trail stops below this candle, and we're hopefully gonna get a nice flow of price. I'm targeting 1.09297. Yeah, I checked news today. There's no news coming out. Aiden, I learned to trade through some courses, tons of back testing, and a lot of live testing. I've been trading in the markets for over 3 years now, and I've been just showing up week after week and just learning how they move. Ultimately, what we're trading is supply and demand, but we're trading the opening price of the candles. You probably haven't seen this anywhere else, but this is it's a very good strategy, because instead of trading like the entire candle, we have a much more specific entry. You see price reacting off that zone right now, but it hasn't even touched the opening price. Nothing to be concerned about. You can see this candle right here, this bearish candle, it tapped into the demand zone, right? But it didn't touch the opening price. When price touched the opening price, it made a strong reaction, and then it went higher. Rustum, the fair value gap has been broken. It has been broken, my friend. We just need to see price keep making a nice flow for us. We need to, it's the perfect trading hours for price to just move nice in one direction, and so we're just gonna keep locked in, and we're gonna scale in as the candles push for us, right? Protecting ourselves with the market structure of each individual candle. But we see price coming up and targeting all above this, all this liquidity right here. We see price coming all the way up to there. Guys, we didn't even look at a single other pair today, and I'm okay with that. Euro US dollar, by the way, at this time is probably our absolute favorite pair to trade, just because it's, you know, known to have good setups at this time. I learned that kind of from ICT. I'm not trading his concept, but this is the time frame that I'm trading right now. I did get from ICT. I 100% got that from ICT. 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's definitely not my idea. I'll be the first to admit that. We're getting a nice flow of price here. We want to see it continue, though. We don't want to see price turn around now that it's coming up into the supply. The supply did not close lower and break lower, so I don't think it's valid whatsoever. You guys can see this demand did cause a break of structure, like right there internally, but we'll see. We got 17 seconds. We're going to move our stop loss below 1 pip below this candle once price closes, so it'll be 2.1, 1.1. We want to see price close and break above this supply zone right now. 1.1. Price broke it. Price broke it, guys. So since it broke it, we're going to keep trying to get price to push up for us. It did not hold. I repeat, it did not hold. Look at this opening price. It got closed above. It did not hold. So we're gonna keep price going up right now, and we're gonna see how this plays out. Yeah, a lot of people hate on ICT, but at the end of the day, he's done a lot for the retail traders. There's so many funded traders because of his concepts. It's not like, even his silver bullet strategy, it's still very discretionary. You have to know what you're looking for, but he definitely has he's helped a lot of people. Let's zoom out a little bit, guys, and see a little bit bigger of a picture right now. It looks like yesterday, off that demand, it never still made that push. Maybe it could be making that push today. That one we talked about yesterday when we were in our setup, we wanted price to go much higher, ultimately all the way up to here, and we never saw it yesterday. I still think that since price is holding this demand down here on the higher time frame, that it still has to match up there. We'll see, though. It has yet to make that decision. But yeah, guys, we're gonna stay locked in. We're gonna trail our bullish candles up, but I definitely like the buys here. We'll just see if we can't make some of this profit. We haven't, with price not holding this line exactly and breaking through it, it's hesitating right now. I don't think price is going to drop from here. Either way, we've taken off a lot of risk. We might still be risking like half a pip after commissions right now, but this is a pretty risk-free trade with the potential to go up a lot higher to at least, I think, 1.0927. So we're not gonna try to be greedy, but I do think there's more potential in this trade than it's worth taking off right here, right? So we'll see. I used to trade gold. I used to trade gold on prop accounts because you can't. I'm over here in the U.S. You can't leverage gold legally on your own in the U.S. unless you trade through a prop account. So I used to trade gold just with prop accounts, but not on a cash account ever. I've never traded indices except through like Robinhood. I wouldn't really consider that really trading indices. And then I've traded, you know, some crypto and stocks through Robinhood, but Like when it comes to actual day trading with a full setup like this, it's always been Forex. Hey Matthew, it's good to see you in here. Yeah, yeah, brother. Don't let it get you down. It's part of the process. A bad day doesn't make you a bad trader, and a bad week doesn't make you a bad trader. You just want to ultimately not let a losing day turn into a massive losing day. It's okay to lose a trade for following your system and executing the way you said, but it's not okay to lose a trade for breaking your execution. It's always important to remember that. And so those days where you lose according to your system, it's just part of it, right? It's a necessary part of it. It's a spiritual principle. You have to give in order to receive, right? And I really believe that that can even be implemented in trading. There's times where you just have to give the market something in order to even be able to have the opportunity to get something from it, right? Like the market's providing an opportunity for us to make money. Sometimes we have to pitch in our money. You know what I mean? I'm not trading a prop account right now. No. Um, yeah, gold is crazy. It moves a lot. That's for sure. All right, guys. Price is holding here at the supply, but it broke through. I like price going higher. I would rather I would rather wait for the potential for price to go higher than take our profits here. Um, that's just how I feel with this. Ultimately, I could be wrong. This could be a good spot to take profit, but um, I like price going higher today. I definitely like price going higher, and we'll see what happens. If we get taken out, we get taken out. Um, but either way, we've covered a lot of our risk, and we'll see what happens, guys. Yeah, I'm from the US. So yeah, I'm only trading with a regulated broker here in the US. I'm not trading CFDs or anything like that. You can't trade CFDs in the US unless you trade through a prop firm. A lot of the trading that a lot of people are doing overseas and stuff, um, like CFD trading, leveraging gold, you can't do a lot of that stuff here in the US. So you can only trade like with a regulated broker, and the spreads are higher, the commissions are higher. Um, but it's a pretty secure way of trading. You don't ever have to worry about your broker not paying you out. They're highly regulated. You know you're gonna be able to get on most days without platform problems, stuff like that. So there is some benefits to the cost. Yes, sir. I go to the gym. I go to the gym every day. Not necessarily a gym, but I work out every day. So I work out a lot at the house. Because I work online from my computer all day long. And so what I try to do is either at the end of the day or in the middle of the day, I try to work out, hit some push-ups, do a lot of body weight stuff, a lot of pull-ups. I like to run. Um, and then I'll mess around with some dumbbells. But I've been working out for longer than I've been trading. I've been working out for about 4 years now. I used to weigh like 130 pounds, and now I'm up to like 185. But I'm like 6'4" too, so 130 pounds at 6'4" is not a lot. I've been training for 3 years, over 3 years now. It was 3 years in the beginning of July. Yeah, those burpees are serious. Those burpees are serious. I used to do like this burpee challenge where every day I would do um 4 sets of 25, so 100 burpees a day. And that will get you shredded pretty quick. Cuz I would do them like marine style. At the top I would like hit my core, go back down. Um but if you get good at burpees, it's a fun exercise because you can do them quick. You could like jump in and out of them. What I believe too about working out, now that we're talking about it, because I love working out. I do a lot of body weight, and I believe if you do a lot of reps, like for push-ups, I try to just like like when I do like chest, instead of doing like this with dumbbells, this with a bench press, doing a few push-ups, I'll just hit like 500 push-ups. Like I'll just rep out push-ups. I'll do like 25 at a time, rest for 30, 45 seconds, do 25 more, rest for 30 seconds, and you just rep them out. But I've been doing, when I say those numbers too, I've been doing them for years. Like I used to do like 1,000 push-ups like every day in the morning before I'd like you know eat breakfast. But that was a lot too, like of my story when I was in the program. Like when I was coming off of drug addiction, God really put working out in my life as a new and healthy coping mechanism for how to handle things. So I absolutely love it. Push-ups were I used to live and breathe push-ups. Hey, that's good. Do 10, rest for 2 or 3 minutes, do 10 more, rest for 2 or 3 minutes, do 10 more. Hey guys, if this candle bottom holds, we could see price just pulling back slightly before it pushes up. What is happening? We could see just a pullback in this move to the entire upside, which I was just saying, and now it's happening. We'll see. Hey Harsh, this is not this is, yeah, I guess in a way it's like it's supply and demand. I'm looking at like liquidity being taken. I'm using all these concepts, like I've gained all this knowledge, and basically the trading hour is 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. 100% ICT. SMC is the supply and demand, but the way I'm entering the trades is based on the opening price hold, right? So instead of this entire box being our supply and demand zone, we are only looking at the opening price of that candle, and that is how we're determining how to enter our trades. Guys, prices just tapped that supply again and now reacted strong to the downside. We'll see if we can't get price to move up for us. I don't like that it's doing this right now, but if this bottom of this candle holds, we'll see. Otherwise, we might lose a few dollars for the day. I would say once I started playing defense and took my take profit off, like moving your stop loss, like, so here's two concepts that have really helped my trading, and you can do this on any time frame you're on. You have to find an entry method that you can put your stop loss behind one candle, right? And that might sound crazy, but I'm telling you, if you can get a good entry where you put your stop loss behind one candle, you're bound to be profitable, because sometimes even on accident you might get 2 candles to push for you, you might get 3 candles to push for you. And then one thing that helped a lot too is trailing my stop loss candle to candle. I love doing this on the 5 minute because you get a nice push and you can trail your stop like that. I don't trail it every candle, clearly. I only trail it for the candles that push in our favor. But it's just super beneficial to play defense, lock in profits. Even the days where we do lose, they're relatively small when we do things the right way. You know what I mean? And so you might have a lot of small wins, a lot of small losses, but at the end of the day, you'll definitely start racking up profits. Because you might even only hit one big day in 2 weeks, and then that one big day is just going to secure all your profits. Guys, we're finally getting price to push a little bit higher. Ideally, we want it to break here right now. If it doesn't break here on this candle, Okay, it broke. Literally as I say that, it broke. Um, Now we're approaching our next area of interest, which would be all the way up here. Um, I want to make sure it's not tapping like any 78 fib right now up here. It is. See, this is this type of stuff where you just kind of have to learn these things. Like, okay, what could be a potential blocker right now to price? Because price made a move down. If price holds the 78.6, might be a good idea to just take profits here. Because if we're only trailing our stop below here, we're giving up, you know, let's see. We're giving up 6 pips and a good push for the day. But we'll see. Price is not really holding it. Price is breaking through it. I'd like to see price come higher. But at this point now, this candle has pushed so much that if we trail this candle, like we're not going to even actually be trailing it much. We'll be giving up most of our move if price does turn back for the day. And now that it's grabbed this high and it's potentially holding it, we might be taking profits here. We'll see. We'll see, guys. I'll put our stop loss right below here. We'll be a little aggressive. That way we don't like take our trade. This is where I want to take profits, guys. I'll be honest. I want to take profits right here, right now. So I'm gonna be aggressive with locking in my stop. But I also, if price, see, okay, we got taken out. But if price would have done nothing but shoot up, then it's like, okay, I risked half a pip there for the chance of price to just shoot up higher for us. Price didn't. We were able to take our profits, and now we are up back over 10,000, guys. Made over $100 today, so in only 20 minutes. So it was a good trade today. If you guys watch though, we got in kind of early, 5 minutes early. So be it. But it was a good trade. I'll tell you too now why I think there's that I wanted to take profits here too. I'll tell you guys why. You see that this high got broken right here, which was essentially like a matching high over here, right? Price made these two highs. If you like know like retail chart patterns, right? Retail chart patterns would say that this would be like a small little head and shoulders here. And so if retail traders are going to get faked out, like it's my opinion that price would fail to come lower, take them out, and then go lower, right? Because if people are like, oh, this is a head and shoulders, let's put our stop losses right here, then it's like, okay, they just took everyone's stops, and now price can drop to the downside. And there's no news today, and price, you guys can see, is just definitely consolidating. That's all it's been doing. Price has just been in one big range, not really trending or doing anything like that. So we were able to get a nice push within this consolidation, and I'm happy with what we got today, guys. Hey Joshua. Yeah, I'll break it down in the video, but I'll show you right now too, because I need to have the actual trade on here for this for the video. What happened was, I'll bar replay it. We got on the charts at 9:55, turned the candles on. Before we even looked at anything, we just saw a textbook setup play out for us. You guys can see right here the clear of this low, and then tapping in to this opening price of this demand would make that black. This is a beautiful setup that I like to take whenever I see it. It usually jumps right out at you. And so we got in on this next candle. We put our stop loss, it was 1 pip below here. And then we were locking in profits as price went up, and we trailed our stop, and then ultimately price got up here for us, and I think we took profits like right here. So this was our trade today, guys. I'm gonna be putting it in Telegram. A beautiful setup to add to our P&L. Let's do this. Let me read the chat really quick before we jump into the trading journal. So you just trade like one? Yeah, I only trade 1 hour. So 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. is the only time I'm trading, and it is. Let me get some light back on because it's dark. And I only take one trade a day right now. We were starting off with 2 trades a day. Let me actually go back to the journal, and you see every day we were taking 2 trades a day. We were negative, negative, negative. Every single day that we've only taken 1 trade a day, every single day we've been positive. And so what the reason I think this could be too is because I think there's some psychological implication that um, if I'm gonna take a second trade today, I can be careless with the first trade, or something like that. Like, you kind of sabotage yourself because you're like, oh, it doesn't matter if I lose this, I've got another trade. So it's it puts you in a weird spot. Like, you might not think that out loud, but subconsciously there is that potential. So we don't care what price does at the end of the day. Now we made a nice gain for the day. 10,066.21, and we're gonna see exactly where we're at. 10,066.21. Yeah, guys, we're still slightly down for the week, but we're up about almost, what is that? Yeah, we're up about $700 since we started trading supply and demand lines, and that was just 10 trading days ago. So in 2 trading weeks technically, we've made $700, which is just nice to be able to add to our account. It's a little bit slower. We're definitely going to see a lot more gains now that we've refined our process, that we're only doing 1 trade a day. But it's a process, guys. You have to journal every day. I've showed, if you guys are watching, or if you have been watching, you guys see that I've been journaling every day after the streams, journaling my thoughts, what went right, what went wrong, what could I have done better, did I execute the way I said I was going to, stuff like that. It's really helping us get locked in, and it's helped us a lot lately to be able to grow the account. Let's see what we made today, though. Yeah, I think it was Rustum that asked me for a strategy video. I'm gonna put it out. I just gotta figure out when. I gotta figure out when. Let's see what percent we did. Okay, guys, we added 1.44% to the account today. We're hopefully gonna have a profitable week, but either way, I don't really even look at the day to day or the week to week. I really like looking overall how much we've done. And so we've taken it from 9,382 to 10,066 right now, because you just don't know when your wins and losses are going to come, and you don't know when you're going to get a good flow of price like we did today. And what I mean flow of price, guys, is like candle after candle, just moving up for you. That's why I like these trading hours, because you can get a nice push, and then you can just trail your stop loss like literally right below these candles, right? And then that's a nice flow of price. You're able to lock in profits, and then once price gets pretty high and once it's flowed for a while, you're like, okay, let's take profits, or let's put an aggressive stop there just in case price wants to push up. You risk like half a pip for maybe like 5 pips more maybe, or price just comes down and takes you out like it did today and plays around. So that's the name of the game, is playing defense. We don't put a take profit on. We just try to lock in price and find a good spot that we want to like close out at. That's what we did today. Closed out like 6.6 pips or 6.3, whatever it was. And now we've added $143. And overall, guys, let's take a look at this. Ever since I started trading the supply and demand lines with you guys, I've taken 13 trades and we won 8. We won 2 weeks in a row with supply and demand, 13. But I only traded 2 days the first week, so remember that. 8 divided by 13. And so now we've got a 61.5% win rate. We'll just leave it at 61% to keep it a nice round number. Don't need to round up because it's technically not 62. So 61% win rate right now with the supply and demand line strategy, and we've increased our account in 10 trading days about 7 or 8%. So phenomenal gains. Ultimately, we're going to keep going, and we're going to hopefully try to close out this week positive. And yeah, that's all I can say, guys. We're going to do a breakdown video today. Whatever price does at this point is on the charts, but we are locked in for the day. Yes, sir. 15,000's the next immediate goal. I think we could really get there, especially if we're getting like, guys, this is 10 trading days, so let's actually do the math really quick because this is technically 2 weeks, and our goal is like to make 10% a month at least, right? That's what I want to make right now, and I really think our account will grow significantly at that rate. But let's see. So just in 2 weeks of trading, this is 10 trading days, we have made let's see. We've made 7.27% in just 2 trading weeks, 10 trading days. We're on track to hit our target. We just need 3 more percent in the next 10 trading days. I think we'll do that easily. I think we'll exceed that. But 7% in just 10 trading days, phenomenal. So that's just amazing, and we're gonna keep going, and we're gonna keep trying to add to the account little by little every day. And yeah, I'll do the breakdown video, guys. I know I'm kind of rambling at this point. If you guys are watching and you aren't in the Telegram, join the Telegram. I post when I go live here, and I also post transparency reports. I just want to add this in case you guys aren't in the Telegram. Links in the video descriptions of the videos I post, and we post breakdowns and our PNL every day. So join the live streams again tomorrow. We're going to be back 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. We don't always stream that long, clearly, but we just are looking for our entry within those trading hours. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next one.